Obualo. For they see through different means. They push that message, trying to technically support what is evil. Then will a video of a man and a woman leakly na Facebook. That act itself is a shameful act, not only to the woman, but also to the man. Now you know why our men, some of our men who want to hide under the guise of abusive, to be covering their evil act, to be covering evil in the name of God. Men are polygamous in nature. Remember that my message has always been, what is good, what is bad. No matter who has done it, it doesn't matter who has done it. Evil has no gender. Nke nwoke me evil, nke nwoke me evil. Now my slogan in this life is, Emari feya we me odogumma emena yo nyozo. Ofia na so nkata epunelo. Two people, a man and a woman, a married woman and a married man, caught up in a shameful act. It is a shameful act because na inu asef na nkota niile na eri nse mana nke richalu buru n'ọnụ ka akpọrọ ori nse. Inu ahụ na onwe okwu ahụ na onwe ihe is not even right, because it seems like it is justifying ili nse. Mana aye mana nkota na eri nse normally, but let us say that if fa na ekwu na ada ede ife mmadu na eme n'iru, but onye ọ na mepụtara nke out go si na onye ahụ proud of ife ọ na-eme. You gotta go. And I have always been against proudly justifying evil. Before I even talk about the act itself, before I even want to talk about the act itself, let me say this. Why is it that people seem to be focusing more on the woman in this particular act more than the man? Does it mean that what the man did by leaving the wife to come and be acting Noodles movie to show to the public that it is noble because he is an Igbo man, and the woman is to be crucified because she is married? She is married to a man as much as into the woman. Siwedo married to a man. He is married to a woman the same way the woman is married to a man. And when you think about how the husband will feel, have we ever bothered of the trauma the wife of that man Yada passed through at this particular time? But everybody is busy talking about the woman to the point that they have even gone to go and interview the woman. Where is the issue? Where is the man? Thank you, Igwe Credo, for making a very important observation. The man is an issue. He is even supposed to be living a noble life as an issue or an Igbo. We all know what the title of issue is in Igbo. Why is it that people are not calling that man out? That is number one observation on this. Number two is that Newelunwoke Jelly interviewed that woman. That interview made me cry. The reason that interview made me cry is because I started shouting and crying from day one. Ndi Igbo bikonu. Alo na achokwo na igo mena na Igbo. Look at how the guy is even asking the woman the question, trying to exonerate the woman from nonsense, around nonsense. The woman, what do you think that can be reason enough to justify the actions of that woman? If that woman also no la rudini lo. But yeah, o go sere no professional. O go sere ode mmadu owo. O go sere ode mmadu owo. O gi imechara ife ahụ, hosi so ni imechara ife ahụ. No ni imechara ya document ya ye. For what reason do you document here? If I have you just may, you are a professional in that field. You are spoiled to the marrow. The man going to be known amorodo onyenya na ebi. And the one nyana nwoke ni binuno amorodo onyenya na ebi. E na ajo ya ajojo kelu maka diye ọ na-emekwa ya ofuma ke ka o si we nu di. Onya kunu yeju we ma. Some of us, okay, we even Joyce and call it, but as we go Global TV, the leakage of the thing is from the woman. She should bear the consequences. How is she going to bear the consequences alone? So, are you even saying that making that video and keeping it on a phone is right? Joyce, this comment coming from a woman, is he going to justify what the woman said? That every woman will make that thing. Because I don't understand why people are not condemning the act of recording such atrocity on phone. Yeah? I don't understand why people cannot, somebody in a Kwoku sound. Can you people hear me? They room yes or no if you can hear me. Can you people hear me? Somebody they room yes or no. Somebody they room yes or no, yes or no. Can you people hear me? Do we have sound here? Yes or no? Or comment come on, see. Somebody they room yes or no. On an info, I am with sound here. Okay, Jidof say yes. I am with sound here. I am with sound here. Okay, yes. Yes. Thank you very much. You see, you are not even condemning the act of recording such a video and keeping, in fact, it is not just a video, recording such an atrocity and keeping it on your phone. But you are now condemning the act of Wanyahu Ilik, that video. The guy he Jerry may interview, we be done with something like, Ilugo Dimbu, Kelu Kadiu si eme yudi on emekwa ofuma. Kai! Ogunu kai na abano ni ime ye na Igbo. Na mmadu aya avi ife do njọ, gbapuri on se na ife ado njọ. Condemn what is evil. Condemn what is evil. Keri ife digu na emeru, losing to the point na also ni ijelo ladi, no need to so proud. Idine with nwoke ozo abulo diru, dine with nwanyi ozo abulo nwunye iwu. You people delight have fun in recording it even when both of you are not drunk. Recording it and even being so proud to be telling people etu isi we nu diru. Now, before I go further, for some of or most of you omwanyi, or most of women who want to get into a marriage under if I'm a victim of circumstance. Victim of circumstance now work. Those days, it doesn't work nowadays. Let me tell you. In fact, those days, people who did it those days, we have even come in this generation, I know, to know that this was a deliberate decision they took. So you should bear it. What do I mean by that? People get into marriage for different reasons. The reason why you got yourself into marriage with a man, with an innocent man, is because you were suffering then. You were only because of your selfish reason of suffering, wanting to ease the pain of your suffering. You were just get you entangled with an innocent man, or in the name of marriage. At the man under financial, I am still coming to aspect of a person at the man on the TV. Yes. Because wopu ya kuna ekelesi. Kwa yarewo ndo bieba ejem kanke shiebeni. I don't like doing that. Let us talk about ebe opulu Now the man had to take care of her. That man, or wouldn't go to, because you said you were suffering then, so not because of that, the man. I want to know. I want to know. He just know the man then. Now the man wouldn't go to, because now the man Borusros will be no. Or question no na alubu bricklayer numbo, not a bricklayer combo before Mesha Weber Wakada. Can even a bricklayer will give many to ease your suffering, if not doing the best he can as a bricklayer? Or you just go na draw when you not to have an we be no no it's comfortable. Let us stop trying to praise evil. Let us call evil when we see one. You started trying to make it emotional for living a spoiled life. The woman do spoiled. You could see that woman of the spoiled. On complete. On complete. If one can mention condemn one the same way. Because I am an abominable act. Due to passion, I am due to satisfaction, due to if I show him, I am I will everybody into our own emotion. It doesn't work that way. That is why in US, the least I can do is to apologize for stealing. Not that na mama ways go say na mama on his way he do njo. I say ko. And the master gone are those days mgbe na meji do onye ma ojido onye na atonto. O say na all wado ho na government create hall in hat woga. It is your greed. It is your greed. And that will satisfy with what you want. And your desire for more will not drive you into Izui and the Tomado. Because when you get Tomada, you get a mechanic workshop in Nilo, you get a carpentry workshop in Nilo. You may go to serving messing mutata. You may go to Ejebini. You may go to Jalo or you can dish. And when they are block, when they are a load Namoto, there are people who are doing many things in different capacities. Oye na elo isi no load na ebe ahụ, onye na-ebu ebu na, onye na-agba ọkada no nso, onye na-ele ntu na, onye na-eme different things, onye na-ele tiles na tile na, onye na-eja supply na, all while to break into pieces ko ya wile muhele emamu ama iso na loader. Mani ile ga jifini na anya. Take a risk. You ignore the risk of and the afofo of ijematize. You ignore the risk of moto as a conductor. We say ba we jaba. But it's just the risk of ibule on a highway. If he melu a deliberate decision he take it. Because you want to live the life you have not worked for. You will want to emotionally blackmail all of us by telling us na government in a great right, na government yeah. So who win on Nigeria. So who win on Nigeria for condition Nigeria. Abi, I hear you. So I don't care to know the reason why you got into that marriage. Whether that marriage because na age you is not on your side. It is your own selfish reason because everybody must not get married. Or we barrier because of nandeni ni tola no sichana di. Nande madu yadazi ase ni hezbo madu no nyakijo welude. It is still your selfish reason. It is your selfish reason. You shouldn't drag us into it. Whether ne balone because na the man will ego, it is still your business. Whether ne balone because na the man who original and first hand academos, it is your business. Because I have come to understand. There were so many funny reasons people jabber into marriages. Ya will later a life will be the hunt. And that time, they also fail to disregard the easiest way out, which is going to quitting. Instead of you to do something stupid, instead of you to do something rash, why can't you just the same decision I take? Yes. Why can't you take the same decision and go? Because not for as long as you're not into that marriage, a lot of factors bind there. You cannot just do anything. You got to give in now. So a cover life history of if you were not the man, who cares to know? You should take responsibility of your actions. Look, for different reasons. Agwala imba ine etonite. Ine etona afie. Na Mercedes is very expensive. You are the one who chose to use your money to go and buy Mercedes. If uzie onye na anya Toyota, na amu ya amu no je go Toyota Corolla o ya manage nwu ofuma. Echi niile lower amu mebie ije gorie akpọrọ ego baba mba ishefuzie the reason iji wee ignore Corolla wee je go Mercedes ya ishefuzie comfort niile Mercedes ya na-enye because one reason iji wee choose Mercedes karịa Toyota. Yes, ishefuzie that name were two kinds of vehicles in these cars in this life, Mercedes and others. Logic niile ahụ iji wee go Mercedes who boss ijeri go control am here or boss ijeri go steering rack here akpọrọ ego iwe cheta the reality of choosing to buy a car. Marriage was a reason for marriage, but people they disregard the primary aim of marriage. They jump into the secondary part of it. Ụfọdụ sị na the man patara aka okurie Ochefu say that life in marriage does not end in bed. It doesn't even start in bed, because having a satisfactory mythology life, you can still experience it as a spinster or as a bachelor. Are you not aware? You can still get satisfied as a spinster or as a bachelor. So if you can enjoy that as a spinster or as a bachelor, why will that be a major reason why you will make a mistake of getting into marriage with a wrong partner? I am asking you, every single reason if you will disregard the primary aspect of marriage, will jump into it. What's something you can enjoy as a single lady? Only go kenacho. We will go way back. We just go with marriage. Are you not aware that as a single lady you can still get in contact with a rich guy who can still take care of you and give you money? Or if you work hard, you can even make money and be an iron lady. So we ignore the primary aspect of marriage. Marriage as an institution, where reasons marriage will be into existence. How I wish that people will pay attention more to the primary aspect of marriage than secondary aspect. For example, onwe couples nụrụ di na nwunye mgbe ha enweghị ike worth 100,000. 15-20 years into their marriage, God opened the door for them. However, that's that secondary aspect. Enjoy wazi onwe fa. Afukwa nwata nwaanyị nụrụ di taa. Oje wuru a marriage of 30 or 25 years. When I judge the do you know what those people has endured? If before marriage, you will be to that point where you are admiring her more like an on a primary one. Now admire only medicine at university. So if you get into marriage for a wrong reasons, any result put out as a result of that your wrong reason, you should bear it. The same apply to Mwoke. The same apply to Mwoke. Mwaye na agwaye na like nwanye go na ya dey club na ya like nwanye ya wi na si Igbo na ese na ya like nwanye ya we do high odo high odo ka nke nne ye zuru azu ofuma odo ka nke agwalo na 5 akudokwo na niro odo ka nke ma na shoot for no ye jozi na abani do no ye jozi abani odo ko ye meet who up with that requirement of that fantasy, because I call it fantasy. Fantasy we foul in an art on at the moment, although now all in all. But the moment you get 100% deeper into that, reality will come to your eyes now. Fantasy is say to a poor reality now. I do bold written on your face. So how I wish we should apply a little bit of reality when we are choosing our life partners. Make it real than fake. Because if you get into marriage out of fantasy of something I don't know, you are going to cry. It's a must. It is a must that you must cry. You got to go. Now, nwanyi ya ada anwu Igbo, owu nke si from a responsible home. So, which responsible father or mother will allow their girl child to be out of their home after 5, 6, or 7 p.m. without knowing exactly where she is? Honor to go through Oga. She won't be meeting up regularly because Oya to the same Oga over a period of time. That is why may be carrying more within that 4 or 5 years in the university. A lot of people now need and they the opportunity to go to the university. Now need higher institution, because higher institution is a place where your father will not be there, your mother will not be there, your family will not be there. You will live your life, you will teach yourself. But all street family, she will desist from a lot of things because of family. This is because Omahonye ya friend a club. Omahonye ya febo jelisi Igbo. Omahonye ya fuye na yana nwoke were na akpagharị na emefa. So that a little bit of caution on a add here and there, when you put it together, it will contribute to at least 60 to 70% of carefulness or a better lady. The remaining 30% will out of youthful exuberance. You wanna go? So, can look here see why because of and so what? And so what? Let us come to the part where also I have always said it and I'm repeating it again. As a man, you don't have any reason whatsoever to raise your hand on a woman. It is irresponsibility of the highest order. Then if you are enduring it, it is at your own risk. Or if you commit it, you will never excuse. We will not take it. I will not take it. You wanna go? All these things will easiest way out. Easiest way out. Easiest way out. So, if that justify Jojo about her relationship with her husband, what does it have to do with the matter not on the ground? If only the woka condemn what ishe Nakademus ishe ka condemn woye. Both of them deserve the same opopia, equal opopia, because now no nyala one no nyala ki fele ne me mano nyala. So these two people with families who will partake from this shame, because na gonna one name woke korari ono kete here asia ezoro one no azoro one no nwanya azoro na azo one name nwanya we pota we Nakademus video we post everywhere na Facebook. Ileje koyono and they will koyono wute efuna efa one name nwanya melu no partake go from it. Efuna efa hishe melu na one niche partake go from it. Don't forget about the share, and that is the spirit for the munaya. They spread the polygamy. They spread the here. All in the name of Nahana, actually she got back to their root. And when I see a small boy like he had, right of Africa, talking about polygamy, a boy who can barely feed himself, talking about marrying many women. That is what you see. You can barely provide for one, but you are trying to marry 2 or 3 because of your peace of mind. Do you have peace of mind in your pocket? That is why they end up making many children that will become disaster to the future generation or even to people here. Yeah? They start justifying. That is why people cannot condemn the man, because now how the evil, now the man who will right in me for sure, or now the woman who will right. The injustice and the imbalance. the same crime, but different judgment. So that guy he made that woman interview. If fell through a woo emotion, you can only give as a judge. That is why judges go through school. They go through law school. It's not that they weak. They are but weak. Yeah, only bekari chala akwa ki yekuno nyadu free. No nyadu innocent. Hey, do bold. Jiri courage na mwe stamina na ekwu ese na odo notorious. Onye nke na ebezi akwa na atụrụgharị ese na onye ada innocent. That is why lawyers go through school. They go through special process to become magistrate or judges. Because I have with emotion. Zero down on your emotion so that you can see reason. Zero down on your emotion so that sense will not be far. What has the family condition of the girl or the woman in question got to do with an irresponsible act or committee? Whether na erikiri or no erikiri, as a woman as a man video kaduna phone is irresponsibility. That was what led to a is what of mother. But this man who is roton kemunye, je condemn where to have you ever heard anybody condemn the man who is here? Are people not talking about the woman who serious? Ana majoa jujo. Woman who's such a laugh at you. There's this from doing that next time. Don't do it again. Why you just say it in a phone? Eban no keta. Mama hokando. Ejenko na miro. Neno na miro fokando. Keri even me Jesus say yes. Tiye na phone. Unless na mmadụ selu nyamgbe mama ho. Mmadụ se nyamgbe mama ho. Odisi ka okwu. Mana ino kata egwalu na iworu na akago. Prepare cha ogbunigwe to capable of Igbo. How many people neku about onye release to refer online now? Have you ever heard anybody condemn onye release? Everybody keep talking about the woman, not even the man. Now, if onye nkedelu, not the woman like I blame because not to careless where will you go see there? So it was smart enough to make such video, but you are not smart enough to hide it away from the public. That is something you cannot control. Any little thing, it can go out of your phone. You may think your phone is your private space until one day somebody will show you something. You will on a phone, even in your own phone, you have to be careful. Even in your own bedroom. Because say my name will chances of another person but in that bedroom. It is your bedroom was the last place of your privacy. But you would for the ife so so from Bonwaka Secosri in Kew, Secore Begun and you woke over don't wine a million Behanu Bodudi. I don't even know if you are aware that that thing will be Chiata Baki when you go to the Honto. Are you not aware? When you can fire Honto, Yawun will go to the Ngoma with Ike, when Kiwi Honto, Yawun will go to a lot of things I name for fantasies, for deliver for carnal satisfaction. A lot of them will feel capable of destroying us. But if you are so much attached to your own, be courageous enough to share the consequences when it comes. Don't even cry to anybody. Don't cry foul. Because now if you thought on a won't go no for reasons best not to you. Otherwise, for a reason Olympics nenu bed video or ki we maru no ngu na eme ko opuro no mmadu bia kpuru face mask ko ki we fu ki si eme ko ki we fu your action and your capacity. Can you feel a video rie Anamajo, what is the joy in watching yourself where you are doing such thing, especially with a man who is not your husband or a woman who is not your wife? Now, we have come to a stage in Africa where people, instead of condemning activities or actions, you beat around the bush, instead of you to openly say, not minding who is involved. And that is what has brought us to where we are today. We are no way to confuse who we judge if I right here. But I was somewhere, judge quite wrong. But I want another place, judge quite right. But I want another place, judge quite wrong. You will sit down to reflect and see, nah, even in different judgment. No, coffee fail. For one thing. But the only difference here is that if for your friend here, if for your family colleague here, if for your enemy here, if for only like you're here, it will make you to take 2 or 3 or 4 different stands in the same thing. Why can't you go out and condemn it? The moment they condemn you, you major Okeke, you major Okafo. You major Okafo. We condemn you, neighbor Okafo no. Send out the Okeke. If only major go Okeke. But what of Igba Okeke no Okafo if you hammer out on job? Yeah, that's a way we. Oh yeah, the way we go to go on where do nutra. You want to go? So, why are people even thinking of the circumstances needed the woman? In the that woman, na die pota kwara door toilet or bathroom or room ha fuyebe nyana nwoke no na hotel. Ana ekwudie no mana nke awo no unu mewelu mesha wee nwe nya na ife melu iji wee kwe ka ife a wee do documented gosere na edugo ha dị n'ife ị na-eme. So onye ahụ na-eme interview a aghọta home basis o ji wee na-eme that interview. Yes, I understand the home okwu wee na-eme such interview aghọta home okwu wee na-eme. Let us start calling a spade a spade. And Umuka natural say how is it justify the greatest injustice at the moment one. Desist from it, oh. Desist from it. Desist from it. I really talk about people. I really see people here condemning the man who is an Ishe. Do you know what it means for somebody to be an Ishe in an Igbo? A man who is an Ishe indulging in such kind of irresponsible act. And everybody is busy talking about the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman. As if even the man who made the right. Yeah? As if even the man who made the right. Look at even the woman. Shamelessly. Why will you even grant interview? I am asking that woman. If not that why will you even grant interview? Interview to do what? Interview to clear the doubt of people from what they have seen. You are now telling us what we have not seen. And on your way in on na abusive marriage, in an opportunity to come out alive and tell the story. Eyapota. Obose ayamuzi. Obose onya ayamuzi. Onapota ze kola part of the story eba ayamaho. Yeah? You know what give value? Obose onya ayamu. Mo obose mo ka yetu munye. Obese kola ayakuka ayamaho. People man are interested in nka ifugodurafo. So why can't you save your life? Why can't you save your freedom and come out and share your story with us so that other people will be motivated by your story? A lot of withdrawal step we took today has become the story in a tomorrow. But when you took that withdrawal step, a lot of people will take it for failure or for cowardice. But later, you will use that story to motivate and speak into people's life. Because of Omo, or because of Omo can do happen one year. He bought the woman. He said the woman, was going to any of you know for those children. These are the reality we should start facing. When I always say, instead of you to beat your wife for anything, only if you go that it has gotten to the point where you can no longer tolerate her. Hear me. Send her back to her parents. Enwere ike chiri na odabakwala unu mana unu ya dundu we fu ebe odabakwala unu. Owuru na is a woman. If you go na that man do unrepentant. Why can't you go back to your father's house? Why can't you go back to your father's house instead of a case of Igbo mad or instead of Igbo history? Maka your entanglement or your wrong decision in marriage. Paint the wrong image outside. Eji de hage kobala yo to nonsense akụkọ melu na 1987 na ya chọrọ ịma. Onye ekelugu chen wetu na that marriage. Keris in iji we be mba. Isa na enori ya maka na ife isi ike. Iji the man we je wolu mgbo. Very selfish of you. Iji the man we je wolu mgbo wana atụ n'ọnụ. Today, if you know na emalu gi ife ma ho mgba. It shows that you were the man or whatever. Okay, tell me. For the na the man na the man na accuse you. Na the man na accuse you. No, you didn't within the man. Have you now seen clearly na DM we phone na fo? Because a lot of them na accuse munye fa. Nwere ife fa na afo. The same thing with ụmụ nwanyị. O nwere ife fa na afo. Mane na agwe. Today, have you not confirmed the fear of your husband? Have you not confirmed the suspicion of your husband? Because you are not an amateur for you to put up such kind of a show and be proud enough to document it and even be shame and less enough to come out on Facebook to tell the story. What it means is that your husband has been right all this while. Obro and action yesterday. You are a professional and you are well grounded. You are very confident in what you are doing. Imokonifa no to kani jezuru ife mmadu n'ohi rueba no rebi jezuru ife mmadu mebe live video o no rebi jezuru ife mmadu sebe selfie with ife izuji ogo se na ewu e hadin do nyoyi ma ndị polisi na atụ ụjọ ni ije tọrọ mmadu je tọrọcha mmadu sebe photo or selfie with onye itoje e otage e hozi ana amacho onye ntọ. Go. Eh? You are not only an amateur onyento. You are a qualified and an international onyento. You get the point now. So, all look na marriage in on air today. They are enjoy here because of one nonsense. No advice here then because obviously people have that advice go there, but you believe that you know what you are doing. You know what is best for you. Today, what is best for you has become your nightmare. It shows you involve why in your mess. You want to involve us in your mess. For the agenda query woke so ko we kwalo go akwụkwọ. Ijewezi ebe a ka akwụ ụgwọ akwụkwọ ịnatapụ he. Ịnatapụ ozie. Ịchọzie ka lament ba. Kọwara ya akụkọ ugomma. Akụkọ ugomma, akụkọ mere eme n'obodo anyị. Respect what is about marriage. A lot of people they lose the confidence in getting married. A lot of people are no more seeing reason to get married. No because no name gym. Just like a lot of women. No because no name gym. Oluziechi if uzie no name gym, man he provide the wuzi, although responsible enough. If they provide the little he can, because what I call responsibility is somebody for responsibility and they may in their own little or mighty way. He will fuzier name will more to marriage than just a man being physically huge. You want to go? Or reality do ne ki mecha zero shopta. Reality do ne ki mecha shopta. You suddenly realize the kind of journey you are into. And when you think see ye nature chanya, when one okay, number one, only do responsible azulazo. The family one more even before you know start about the woman. Because on that also, yeah. One, there are only little or few instances where one you do good, the family you do bad. It's okay. No, need what I give. All those, yeah, open according to Zoria from open. Even self, na family munye do good. Munye unweze a kind of matere nka wu risk you nwere ike take you. Because no me rubbish sheta no na shi ya benne na nne ya so yo onu me o na eme something because all respect her on go call respect. You want to go? You want to go? Mana ono putu ne negari ife enweghị isi anya. Ne nature necessary things. Nwoko wuna do responsible enough to think about his family. Whether na or wheelbarrow ko na akwa. Iwu ahụ no yeti nwe na new era. O nwekwalu school o yejeti ni nwe onye na akwa wheelbarrow ya akwụrụ ụgwọ. That is responsibility. Na nwoke woje nwa jeti na Madonna University onye ahụ nọdụrụ ego ya ejikwa ụgwọ Madonna ka o nwere mana o nwere onye nke ya awụ onweghị. That is not even giving the best. Even a poor man can give the best for the family. Are you not aware? A poor man can give the best for the family because the best onye with the best he can afford. Mana iputi illegal an industrial man, an industrious man who will potential to responsible when human conscience. Illegal anya, he just a bona eperima, and conscience. Because no blue benz, blue formatic, mama, no more dress cheese, or carvoir for only fichabu where those I do. He banamanya moon. Or in a bona no, wherefore and keshi, dear Naboka than a live more peaceful than Ngoma, doing Abavenza. The reality we be onanya iwe kuwe nga mmalo eshini ni itiri mkubata eshe listen na it is more better to cry in a benza than to cry in a keke. Umu nwanyi niile kwuru ife awenu di they are 80% of them are regretting that marriage today. It's so sad that so many can make the mistake of using a temporal satisfaction to go into a permanent bondage. I'm sorry a bondage, but it's not a bondage anyway. But even to use bondage, kiwe man if I wife ya way back, ipota ya hard she's. Yes. Ipota shaye. Do she's. Do she's. Onya keji asero. Take that decision right according to what that institution stands for. And we reason that age with the marriage. You choose your partner outside those reasons. Age with your marriage. Forget your own selfish reasons. That is why Ojeme. Often the parents say na fucha shows. Ima na ekwo ni ife okenye don na wefu. Ni go the tallest of all Iroko trees. Ne yafie ndị mmadụ na-eche na office carry iri enu isi. Jene na marriage si ahụ 70% of marriage si ahụ nna usere don marry onya. Marriage ya na bakwa today. Fodu n'ime ha mu ife ha furu. I'm not trying to tell you that no new or now ye shuzuru onye ya no. But sometimes ha gwa ya no onya try ya mara reason ha ji we kwu. Ki we that reason. Ki we man that reason no kwa ife ya we ruo. Ibi anwoye. E marry na reason now. No we fi ya manage nwa at all. If you cannot manage it, we prove follow her that they cannot show you who you will marry. You will still run back. Yes, you will still run back. Because for the family, our family, history of even a member. disregard ya makpuo because because of if for the guy, you know, on atu. Some of the reasons age do wenu di na nwunye infatuation, not even love. Asate no go ke man na nwoke ha love lowo. Ne ko du man na nwanya ha love lowo. Apart from temporal infatuation, ono na abu na share among each other, on atu no. The day ono by the ring na aka kwuo I do, the reality will set in. Owo wuru no na emo che nyu ahuru mgbe go na date. O say babe, I'm coming, let me take a call. Opo je nyu ahuru. Nya onu kwa yo chokwa nyu ahuru na bedroom nye. Opo ni yo je nyu ahuru. Oya nyi ebe no. E no da ahuru n'isi ahuru. Owo wuru na inu bo hisi nsi ye. O she no nsi o na agbaso perfume na toilet. Na agbaso perfume na toilet. Onyu kwa yo ota if obonde joy no na forever. The more interested in knowing the real people. Yeah? A lot of people are into marriage with fake identity. Fake identity. Babe, munye pusha up kita batality ya bamba. Oh, why meji bamba? Amakwa ni mebo je. O nwere ka owu no nwere ebo je na apata. Instead o ya gbayo. Nana, why o ka mma na imo eziokwu ahụ. Una amalu no nwekunu yesi we build on that truth. Manage to that truth. Danona ama aturu uga. And nwanya ama like uga. That is why a lot of you eba into marriage with okwu ase. Nwoke na agba eziokwu adịghị romantic. Nwoke do real adịghị romantic. Mana nke na atụ ụga juru n'ọnụ nke adụ romantic. Ka adụ romantic. Yes. Unewewu n'okwu ase wee ba n'ebe a na-eburu ụfọdụ n'ozu wepụta. Ụfọdụ ahịa anọbe na anọ ha agbapụtara. Nke ịmụ ife kere ife iji ha wee fefe ahụ na-eme. Ishe na ọnụ ha n'ala uche nje. That is who he is. Nke niile na-afụ mgbe unu na-edate wu nke ọ na-pretend. Nke ahụ efuru na marriage. And the study go fife na-achọ ogosighị ife ahụ. Study go fife na-achọ. So we started getting into marriage now with what we want, what we believe in, and not the actual reason that you will say to that institution called marriage. And that is why we are suffering. During the days of our fathers, like in an entire family bed, I grew up seeing Nadibi with Munye, Biri with Omuye. I grew up, just like my dad. And my mom, na 2000, my mom na 2012 December. 2012 December to now. On 27th of this month, my dad made 69 years. 69 years. My dad made na 27th of this month. My nurse 12 years. From 69 years. Even my dad do 50 something years. But my mom. But he did not remarry till today. He did not remarry till today. You will see that kind of bond in those marriages. But the aim of marriage is to bring in a woman you can build with. That is why a lot of ndo garayani na no chanu di na nwunye today. Je check mgbe ha no di na nwunye. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha eji ego wenu nwanyị. O kita ka most people nụrụ nwanyị ji ego wenu nwanyị. Oge ahụ nwoke wụrụ ha na onye provide for family. If nwanyị ru nya etu a. But today, I take care of what you want. This is what I want. If I cholo, you disregard the ordinary. The relevant thing is supposed to what you want, your desire. Ishefu said that it is not entirely your decision to make your home to be white or black. It is a collective decision. So you must have to look for a man who you can build with. And in looking for a man you can build with, happens here in Gym. Because I like Lonya Obi. Nke ya fu qualities are ya sustain marriage unime. When you go heavyweight. Nke heavyweight, I want some more for getting ya crash your life before your very own eyes. Man, marriage just stand there for. Love all you good enough to know what you want and not what you desire or go. Yeah. You think I don't desire to fly to fly in a jet? Yeah? Currently now, because I cannot fly with a presidential jet or fly with any jet, what I want now is when going to Lagos, I'm going to go to Lagos. That is what I want now. You can desire to live in Ikoyi, but your want now should be to have a shelter over your head. You know what I go? So people need disregard the little things that matters before getting into marriage. I go myself in a marriage income. No, I do perfect. Oh no, yeah, no, but I'm telling you that we all are falling victim of this, and it is backfiring. So we need to ask ourselves a question: how did our parents manage to hold it and they celebrate 50 years anniversary, 25 years anniversary? That is golden and silver jubilee. How many of our seats or how many of them can even celebrate 25 years? They build a marriage based on lies. Ukwase, soko we want and romantic. Yeah. Soko we want and romantic. You want to go? So be truthful to yourself. You can build a better marriage. Be yourself. You are suffering. You will decide that because you are suffering to go and deceive a man into being his wife because you want coverage. Yeah? At the end of the day, he misbehaves here. Ajoro. He say, no, because of Nifedo to an a commercial history of rates Weber into that marriage. As if none advice advice marriage should be a place you have peace. If you don't have peace there, you don't have any reason to be there. Oh, you want to adjust. You know, just if it's all. But just like marriage, the same way, a lot of people make mistake in the traveling or going somewhere to find what they can do to better their lives. You drop if you don't drop yesterday, which I'm going to drop another one today. Every day on age American embassy, Jena Alaho, disregard EJ Kano, Jos, Onisha, Ghana, or Congo, Jobambo. You know what's the time? Finally, Obazi America, every resource is already with America, will not even come back. So it is even a case of knowing your potentials, knowing the passion of what you want, and finding a place as when what is desirable is not available, the available will become the desirable. If you don't live your life based on that, your life will be filled with regret. When I mean you, I mean me inclusive. So, une exonerate is nonsense. The activities of that man and that woman, for any reason why they did what they did, it is condemnable. Condemn it as a side of it. He condemn we a wapuaka. Onwulu ne melife me a document here. E mo kufa na mad document ife. For mad you put your will here, they now document here. It is for future reason. All the proud of Eva Homer, they will always come out to defend Eva Homer. So when you do something and you document it in a video, it shows you are proud of what you have done. If you are not proud of it, you won't even do anything that will make the second eye or the second ear to hear it or see it. Because so because of na niji out of frustration, we just no nyamelu ihe na art film ndebo oto. Ona chori ile apatari for ndeba iye wo bata sentiment into it. Or they will start exonerating one person and they will keep calling just the woman. Because of into Africa's way place the position of a woman. Yeah. People even started paying attention to the husband of the woman. What of the wife of that man? What of the wife of that man? Have you bothered or think of how that woman, the trauma that woman will be in right now? Marry for the right reason. ụfọdụ ife iji wee get yourself entangled with that boy ụzọ ka o wee zụọ n'akwụkwọ ka ị gụchala akwụkwọ iwu na Chikobi. But iji because of ụfọdụ n'ime ụnụ marriages or relationship ịnọta, you are a victim of circumstance. Ijere ịkpa alụm iru ebe ahụ alụm magnet do. Yes. Ijelu na ajọ ọfịa ije kpa ife treasure ruo ebe ahụ ajọ ọfịa jide edo trap to na eshiri na misbehave iwelu circumstances iji wee ba na marriage. We nye reason iji wee misbehave. Is that not so? No. Marry for the right reason. Ka ngba yo onye onwuna bar marriage ta just anya odudo we be. Yes. Ụfọdụ nwuna family ha na-ata ahụfụ, ha nwụ nwaanyị tolite n'alụ, ọ chọzie a married man ji ego ba ka o wee si ebe a wee redeem more condition of the family. If that is the reason why you got into marriage, you should be able to enjoy everything that comes with it. Your joy, however, should be na the main reason why you were marriage and achieve it. If you achieved it, then that marriage is worth it. You shouldn't even be regretting, because na reason melugu you were na marriage are not achieved. It's not when you finally achieve that reason you will now start regretting the marriage. It's not possible. The reason you were no okay Japan, ki we na Jakarta jena amunwa, ki we na de trip na Dubai, ki we na aboke moto, ko we go phone. Or no he. So on say a little touch of ekupanya, ekupimi, or the other papo, on a family members on a young friend. It is to spice it up. But the main reason you ever a marriage, you got it. So you shouldn't even be regretting. Or he went a chanka sense again we be will more to marriage than just material things. So weigh your options side by side, whichever decision you take, deal with it, because now the result won't make you enjoy it. The result won't make you enjoy it. So we shouldn't partake in the blame. It will be nonsense. But I be back on Facebook. I had a say join all. So Lulu Manulu do na unguli. If you ne man at all, you will actually shop in national attending at it. He may say Mechaya. Shall I be? Ụfọdụ inegaje ife gbara agba anya wolu maka moto phone na perfume agbara agba weje yiri wedding gown iyi cheze wedding gown echi niile ịgwazi anyị na ife ya epenu mpe na ọ gbara agba ihe achọrọ ife gbara agba ọ na oyipu honika ya bife nụọ ya oyipu honika ya bife nụọ ya ịnụchazie ya inweta venza nweta phone nweta ife niile ịchọrọ pụkwazie na iro je chọrọ ife gbara agba. You will show that you cannot live the rest of your life without other rife balaba. But the main reason is you were born at that marriage, you with a year. Nega rife balabanya. Amoko na mana kusite ma pupu one. You ought to go. I don't come here happy on ever. You ought to go. Shetako na umezugo. I am a realist. A realist. I am a realist to the core. John them I like it. Argument ya will name and another one against two, one against three. And I like it 10 against me or 4 years can wasn't even nebu. Go away what way. Yeah, even the oh mother tell you yes, or 4 years now they disagree. I prove go my right now if them. They are not together again because never the woman, the man will show you. Go now, okay, are not together. Okay, suppose they not the man when he made that video. Yeah. Okay, I not the man when he made the video. The moment that video leak, he goes season obey the man. That is the highest level of shame and disgrace now. Eh? When you wanna just auto will find their it way outside. Don't call us to cry to us. You wanna go? Ana majo ajuju. If una meri iji we wo la aka yo, we video auto mo we bi na say bonge, or we find their it way outside. Don't cry to me. We even GM. Owo no so anya ge alone ki na serie. O na mo hokedo. O go indulge in that art. or artificial or no there. So for you to document it, each look another eye fear. Can I because not the wrong eyes they shock half free. So what is all this? Oh yes, if for una melu, you do no kata so to wo mo we be na say bongi. We do na phone or for your eye only because no go aho dey far and don't go partake in that particular art. E ma ki feni les wega. Aya kolo ya kolo. Onye se ke na chi je we kolo ko siga. Jo nwe ya juju an. So ndị mmadụ fụ ya, ọ kpatara nkụ ahụ si ngwere bịara ya ụgwọ. Ị marụkwa dizi mkpatalụ iji wee say biakwa the consequences alone. Don't come out and start crying or start explaining. Ọhụ onye mecha nonsense pụta ọchọwa ebe ọ ya gadota aka wee mere blame. Mana ikwuo ya before mee ya go na ya mere argument. Ife ọ na m believe na ewe mafia ana m ebie iyari anụ iyari afụ m ebe nna amụmụ. I will bear that loss alone. Because not even wish for my that is what I wanted. And only God knows how long I have argued on that. You want to go? So I think at this point, Chikelo Frank, I don't like this guy. Why you like him? If I'm going now, you want to go? Even oyi na atụ ụnụ ndị nzu na-edo ọkwụ ndị nwe sense n'ime ndị nzu na-edo n'ọgwụkwụ ndị nzu na-edo nwe sense. Yes, igwe credo na-emekwa ife ọdịnala mana o nwe sense. So onye ọra n'aka nzu na-edo onye amaghị ife. So afọ m nzu na-edo do na DP gị sị na like him. Why you like him? Ife nne m nọ na Facebook ọ webere ife. Paul Newman ma na-eziokwu na ife anyị na-ekwuzi ife awụ eju na mbe dọlụ ọdọkọlụ ịghọtago. Yes, the children of course will live tomorrow next tomorrow akara de cheta because amot geji go future ụmụazị na the altar of enjoyment fantasies, yeah, and the urge ịghọtago. Amod gauge go future ụmụazị ahụ. So tomorrow now anyị ejizi ife a na-echetara ụmụazị a ife ọwụ ha ọha melu onye ahụ ife a Bible kwuru na anyị eji njọ ndị bụ nna wee neta ụmụ ha up to how many generation? Because echi niile nwa nwaanyị this woman mụrụ ebe ịnụ ya wee gbaa njụ wee gbarụ n'ọkwa nwaanyị a na automatically you will think that the girl they make a mwe, or you will think that the boy they make a mpe, and vice versa. You want to go? So if I know emewi ife si me for makeshi makana ka nwe generation na abia nwere ke ta afufu ife niile like this woman kita ni bika obi ahụ onemo mana ka nwere ụmụazị do 6 years 7 years ka nwelu a long years to live even up to that age, you know, even up to that age, you know. So sometimes when you want to do something, think about these children. Think about these children. As in think about these children. It's a pity. It's a pity. Ije seche bongi, a document here in a phone. That girl, that woman of forever. Where would you pay? It damage go, psychology of that girl for life. In a good that girl ni. In a good that girl ni. A maro, oh na this woman, if o melunwa ya, amon no nwoke, or nwanyi forever. Mana nwa yo na forever. Yeah, it damage go the future of that girl or that boy, because he or she will continue to live with that trauma, and only God knows what it will make of the life of that boy or that girl because of a momentary enjoyment. You did not only do it, you put a stamp on it, called stamp and called permanent. Ijo, I greet you. You gotta go. Channel of truth, I greet you. You gotta go. So, I put on a Facebook, now justify if doing justifiable. It's what I don't like. And no nya kan juweku. Nande bayi bidolu. Either justify yalo. Ugo the news. I greet you. Nde bayi bidolu either justify yalo. Madu mi for joy. Kame ya condemn me for onya amer. It's import. But what? But what? What is evil is evil. Condemn it. Condemn it. Or other condemn evil. Ko ye ju wechi niile. Onye like o mezi ife ahụ. Onye like rimelu. Ibido kwazie ka ije fight about for nonsense. But inye go judgment from your first action. Your first action, ịgwa guy na ife adumma. Second action, biazie emezi ife ahụ ikwu na ọdumma. Ọ na-appoint is against you. Ito no right kwazie kwuo na dete na adọ mma. Echi niile onye side umekwa ese na ọdumma. Eh?
That's the one.
How are you doing, Dado?
And then they
Yes.
I don't know what you go for. And then they
I'm on the good.
come out of you. I feel
I feel. Nanya na phone we mo lo sin dele we den ko we feature iku.
Ogo awa hidere mo a.
Ogwa phone na kiji we bata ifa.
Oh ya nwa.
Ngwa kuwe.
Okay,
use na any English word ko ya ni inyen so because of the sensitive nature of topic I na kumaka.
Okay, no problem. Ihe nchọrọ ikwu achọrọ nkere dị ndị mmadụ ndị ewonu. Ihe nchọrọ ikwu
onye anyị na ya nọ kịta awụ ije ụwa for a lot of people na-ajụ mụ na ha hafụzi ije ụwa. Ebe ahụ new page ije ụwa 1 ije ụwa ka nọ na Facebook. Ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ ọ na-eme mbịakwa agwa m ụlọ follow ije ụwa mana anyị agwagide ụlọ 1 by 1. Isi na ya hafụzi vidio ije ụwa kọrọ na Facebook. Chọọ ije ụwa na ije ụwa 1. Ije ụwa 1 gaba n'iru.
All right. Biko ihe m chọrọ ikwu ebe ahụ ezugo nwere ihe ikwu ma like you ebe a. Ewe ikwu ma like and I ma like repeat here also because ị na-eme anyị film anyị na-enene ayara nnezida film I like hom ya. Achọrọ m Ogechi Njaka wo ahasị no ya share video abi video nwanyi documentary ya because ya documents mmadụ onye kwesị inwe documents na phone ya. You go. Then ebe a na-enwezi documents of Ọchịọhụ a na-enwezi documents of Ọchịọhụ that woman nwere documents of Ọchịọhụ ya o mere ọfụma omume ya amaka amabi unu ja condemn that woman. You know unu condemn that woman omume ya amaka omume ya sara mpezi in fact anywhere a na-ekwu okwu ya ọ ga-ekete n'igwe a and ebe ọ na ọ chọrọ ọrụ na any company a ga-enye ya dị ọrụ maka na documents ahụ dị very important. Ejughị inwe documents nke atara ka inwe documents nke enwe my own nke m dị na phone m na a na-ezuzi documents of Ọchịọhụ a na-ezuzi ya ezu so you need your own documents so ọ bụ ezuche nke gị police ya ajụ ka documents Ọchịọhụ igosi ha iwebego ebe chọwa onye ji anụ unu ga-eji na-atada woman ụta so ndị niile na-support nwaanyị a na-ege sure na abịa na phone ugwu na-enwe documents of Ọchịọhụ ya dị na phone ugwu maka na a na-ezuzu ya n'ohi so ọ bụ ezuche nke gị iwete phone ugwu wute egusi ese na ya para to so chohugo no ka ngezi ni mo onye suji anu aga hapu ike nyura ahuru ejetabazi onye nuru si ya afufu ekwesịrị ibu ụzọ condemn gori nke nna a na-ebu ụzọ gụọ 1 before I go 2 a na-ebu ụzọ gụọ 1 before I go 2 oh if mmadụ kene good morning o wee jụọ gị how are you i wee sị I am fine o wee jụọ gị ka ebe ka nne gị na nna gị isi a na ọ dị mma ọ jụọ gị a na-emekwa ọ na-abụ ife ikele ahụ mmadụ good morning ọ jụọ gị how are you so a na-achọ ịgwa anyị na mmadụ wutere foonu wee debe no video chọọ onwe ya enwe oge esi taa onye ahụ ụtagoro first eblem goro onye ahụ first n'imere arụ ndị ụmụ ọkpụ amachie ya ịbịa meeting ịghọtago even self onye ahụ member of my family I would denounce her. She will no longer be my sister. Ma jụọ I'm telling you before God Chineke bụ n'igwe onye bile n'igwe ma ọya kere m maka m si akpa ahụ m na-ajụ ya I cannot not be proud of her any longer. You don't mean mpụta nwe m time na mmadụ shares the video abịa nweta achụgharị onye a mfonye share that video ekwesịrị ị na-enye m MP na support with more MP ka ọ share ya more so that ka ọ na video ahụ na ifere ga-egbu gị ogbuo gị chara ụzọ so that a na-ekwu na sotimas a na-ekwu na ị nwụọna but the family is why you get my sister ifere egbu ọrụ gị sef ị pụta na social media si na ị na-achọchọ nnecha so mmiri dị onye a n'ime ọnụ mfu some of infections people ikwu okwu asị na support Ogechi asụrụ m ihe niile Ogechi kwuru ndị mma ma this particular one nke ọtọ asị pụgoro maka nke eche m n'ọnụ ka a kọrọ enwee dịrị ọkpọ n'ọnụ ịkọrọ mmadụ ọnụ ọkọgwara gị 2 of you are guilty ọ bụ na onye ọ gọrọ gị ọnụ ịkọgwagharị anụ ịghọtago denụ efesi egwu nwa mana nwa ọsọ ọ kọrọ gị ịkọgwara ya 2 of you are guilty. Even Esther na Bible, Esther na Bible, Esther as you zọrọ ndị be ha Esther egwu ndị be ha egwu mana ndị kịta onye nwe no opportunity power o were opportunity a were na art o were opportunity enwe onye nwe delty ịba na eburu ozu onye ọzọ dịka ebu ukwu nkụ enwere onye enweghị iwe n'ime obi onye ọrụ Chineke kechara mmadụ ka eche ndị mmadụ iwe n'obi enwe position ọta nọgide na ama video na mme like this efu ndị mana agọ ha m iyi and video mebu ewu maybe na mbịa na-agba egwu okwu ọjọọ ma ọ na nsị biko parents look after your children ọ bụchaba ihe mkpu na video ahụ ibe na comment section akpọ mugo akpọ m onye riri akpọ m a foolish man na m reply zie gị ịgbozie mugo nsị gị nne gị nwụọ isi m ọmụ gị na-asị nne m nwụọ na ị ga-afụ mana ịkpọ mugo ịkpọrọ mugo I accept that mugo ịmara oge
sorry to cut you a bit ịmana ama nne bataziri elu kwukwa maka ife anyị na-ekwu wee divert kwa kwuwekwa anọda okwu mana okwu ahụ I know chelu okwu ahụ ancha niile ewuche okwu wuche okwu ahụ na-ekwu n'ụwa nwere direction ebe ọ na-aga na-ekwu okwu ahụ wee fụ with regard to ife ị na-ekwu kịta ịmara nne agwa ndị mmadụ na mụ realist aha m ekwu eko wee wụrụ emere m vidio some minutes ebe some 1 hour ago wee chetalụ Mommy Joy about video mere ndị mmadụ taa gị m wee chetalụ Mommy Joy mgbe mụ na-ekwugharị ya okwu o wee kparịba my mom wee sị ọ bụrụ na ndị na-ekwu na Ogechi kpọrọ Ifeanyị ụba kpọọ another person afa without ha nwee ime ife direct kere ife my mom mere ihe o ji wee kparị my mom ife my mom mere direct then ọ bụrụ na mụ na ya na-ekwu okwu Maria, my mom. Is not one of the highest injustice Anna accused Ogechi of Ideme? Yes or no?
It's true.
That get into reality. The truth will be staring at you, at your face. Also, my brother, let's not discuss about the past. Let's discuss about the present. You come for me, I come for your mother. Oche will say that if you come for Ogechi, Ogechi can come for anybody not close to you just to get you. Then
Yes.
also, if you come for me, I come for your mother. Then if you have no respect for me and my household, I have nothing done to come for your mother. So don't let the public to know that I insult your mother. Tell them what you have done for Mommy Joy coming for you, okay? If we when we tell them, don't tell us about what Ogechi said about you. Tell us what you told Ogechi that made Ogechi to say those things against you. Mommy Joy and I say, apologize.
Okay, now. So,
you should go back to topic I did treat.
No, okay, now the topic now. The topic in the now, because all the very important. Neighbor one, abu neighbor one, support one if you don't know, because Jessica if you don't wagon, he went to support you. Yes. And I'm telling you from the bottom, get here, you see, God is not an author of confusion. I get my point. Let me tell you something. You see God anywhere. Away from the support one year. I'm telling you before God and man, that will come to your family. So that you feel it. Put aside. No. Only disgrace to human to women organization. If it's all on Assemblies of God Church immediately, and they go charge those instantly. Go up to the review and they go charge instantly, immediately. Am I go charge in over one side? Each video, wait for the video just don't wagon. Whether I send the money or I send the home money, as long as now I want that in private parts, that in private. Okay, sorry, that in so good I think we are no. You go. Oh yeah, there's so that is that is okay, good and fine. Why are we doing so? He better between Ochechi. Why are we change why? As long as now, if you don't gear or something, always public something. It's a public. You know, go or public something. Any person can come. Any person can see it. And you people want to use intimidation. The last thing you hate in one that's not going to motor. All I'm not a motor. Conductor not bad. No one. I don't know to doctor. No my mama don't know intimidation. Hate intimidation. Who I get all these threats? When I intimidate, come put it now. Come condemn one. Amam onye share video. I just not condemn. Onye made the video.
Onye melu video. Onye melu video.
Boy, I'm tunaka. A boy, I'm tunaka. Boy, I'm easy. Maybe to condemn one first. Now, people get now. Okay, you people are protected now. I can just imagine. You know, you people are protecting. No, as in no one share the video. Now, you people are encouraging our teenagers. Encouraging our teenagers now. Now, you can video your child. You can video your child. You don't have phone. Or crime. Can no one shares there when you make crime. Anywhere, let heaven visit you. Give an that thing. May heaven and the earth and under the world visit you. You will not support that thing. Anybody visit Yegi in a way that nobody will come to your rescue. Anybody visit Yegi, I'm Ogechi in question. People are saying, I need Mego, I need Mego. Anybody Mego was Salugi? I need much money. Money got full your Jonah the wrong man. You pay chilling or the man. In a threat in them. Now from the Abuja, it means that you two are going to go. From the Abuja, you two are going to go. Or this is what from the Abuja. Everyone Abuja, you have one Abuja. Now that's him. That's him. No, you don't know where you're at home. Not helpful. Is what I said. About a support on one video on where. Suppose why video on where I condemn ya. I condemn was on your share.
If on your melody, the thing you way can repeat every day on Facebook. They didn't repeat to go on Facebook because I look at them say, when you need video or toy, but when you the bone in me, in a messy, or not from book a file, not a woman, or that in a oblongo. Can you think on your cake and I documented here, Konya Felita? And worst of it all is married women and married men engaging in such kind of abominable act. Ndị be anyị pụta aghara ike nyụrụ ahụrụ kedu isi mgbọ kedu ife ị na-adụrụ workshop na mmadụ fụrụ ife iji aka vidio debe ka ndị mmadụ wee fụ ka o nwere a particular audience ị na-achọ target ka ha fụta tin ọ bụrụ that same thing a na-anụsọ ọgụ nya na-eripit onwe. Now the difference is that na nke nwaanyị na nke nwoke a n'ikiri kịta o nwere onye na-ekwuzi okwu onye n'ikiri nke fa. But people are now talking about the actions itself. Hey, what I go? You know what I about the Jijo?
Yeah, but need a boom.
So my brother, go around the up because I turn around the up. Come.
I don't know. I want one girl. About Mama Muta Vita. One girl look new where video show where with your young wine. Do you know what happened? Imana papia no munde di jamuke we medical advice ya na town no omo ya na kpodia ha we boy oti hu na azu we pia apeche yo fenti agba ya mmiri apegidi ya pure style chi oho pebus style ya pebusi ina chegwa na dama no be that in one that girl je nwanyi oga be such thing ayi na generation eba na support your ojo. I know the generation na I support. That's the reason why Katolite Hane Nana ha. Katolite Hane Nana ha. Oh, this is one wagon. You go. Nko woni para. No kochi. That is anya no dunmeri. Oto woni is one wagon. Yeah. We have not work on now. If I can work 70 years, if you can ni oji fe na park ona so nyeri aka juo nwe aju dukwa na afra gani nwoke a juo nwe ga aju ona gani nwoke a amụta ha nwa aju ya juo nwe gi ona gani nwoke a ona amụta ha nwa this woman nwedo nwe ifere po the woman apụta ni iwe akwụkwọ na eti justice of what? Justice of atrozu or you na-eti ko just people. I don't understand. Anyway, I try to make a fan. All I know is that I wait for any anyway. No, just no worry. Or even December now. I want to see about December. About December now. About December. When you are now, or that 2 weeks ago. Okay, visit on your banana support your job. Okay, visit on your banana support here. How can we visit you? You don't go and worry. I don't the public. I don't and people in confidence can happen. Mama go come stop wherever maybe. And because live the number there, we'll continue. Mama, you can
Hello, go.
Good Professor, you are welcome.
Well, let me give my brother. Keki man, and the man to know. Happy Sunday. I see come contribute to na you no. One ọbụla nọ n'ụwa amụ nwanyị ụta m nọ na ọ na-awụ msacha ahụ bata n'ụlọ chọrọ ite mmanụ masị ụmụ excuse me achọrọ m ite mmanụ. As soon as a child matarala ihe wụ ihe ọjọọ onwe ihe dịkwa ka nne nọ n'ihu nwatakịrị ọ n'ihu nwa gị ma nke onye ọzọ gbọrọ ọtọ talk more of iwere fonu nye nwa gị si ya sewe gị nke igbu ọtọ sewe gị ka nwatakịrị ji anya ahụ ebe o shiri pụta ụwa. But some people, we are not talking about specifically that point. What they are after war, out of hatred, out of all this nonsense I name on social media called this saga. Because if they hate you, they must surely make sure they gather. If they hate you, they must surely make sure they gathered against you. Now, what are we talking about? Onwere onye chọrọ ime ikpe si ogene ka nwaanyị megidere n'ụwa wụrụ ọtọ ya si nwatakịrị nwa gị ahụ ọtọ gị igbu ọnwụrụ nwa nwoke igbu only the future of that child. Maka na ndị Igbo tụrụ ya n'ilu si na omechalịta na mme n'ụwa ọlụ nwaanyị adịrị alụ nne ya n'ọnụ n'ilu n'Igbo n'ọlụ nwaanyị anaghị alụ nne ya. So gwa m